Let me show you how to make a Pareto chart. We have customer complaints and the count for each type of complaint. Of course, we need to first start by summing up to know how many elements we have, observations we have. Then we compute percent frequency, take each of the counts and divide it by the overall total. Make sure to fix the cell reference by including the dollar signs, enter, and you can copy that down. Of course, that should add up to 1. Then we compute a cumulative percent frequency. That's the running sum total of all the categories. And that is, so for this one, we're going to set that equal to this cell. And this cell is going to be C3 plus the one right above it, which we have here, which is D2. And then I can copy that down. And of course, it should add up to 1. One thing I forgot to mention, of course, you know that in order to create a Pareto chart, we need to first organize the data by in descending order so that the most frequent is at the top. Okay, now at this point, we're ready to create our chart. The way I like to create Pareto charts is to include the label, the actual count, and then so I highlight that and then I push control key, and then with the control key down I will left click on this column for cumulative frequency. And now I go to the chart wizard, columns. Notice that the cumulative frequency is in red. I'm going to right click on it, right click, change data series. I'm going to choose this line chart and I'm going to say OK. Now notice that we don't have an axis for it, and because this axis is on 1, 2, 3, standard numbers, and this one is in percentages, the numbers lay very low. So we want to convert the scale here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the on this line or on this chart anywhere actually. You go to format over here where it says series whatever. You come here to series cumulative percent frequency. Click it, and then under format selection you click and you say that you want the secondary you want it to have a secondary axis. So you click that and you close, and now notice now you have these lines go up and we have this secondary axis which goes all the way to 1.2. Well, we don't want this to be 1.2. We want this to be format axis. We want this to be 1. So I'm going to, where it says maximum, I'm going to click on fixed and change that to 1. And I'm going to close. So now everything is from 0 to 1. If you want it to be percentages, if I change these series to be lower in percentages and then lower in decimals, and then change it actually so that it shows up as percentage, then now these end up in percentage. What else can we do to this? We can right click on any of these tick marks and add data value, and then you can click on any of the entries or data values and move them so that they're not overlapping the axis like this. You can left click on this axis and then right click on it and format axis and go to alignment And for custom angle, you can go down to whatever angle you want it to have. I think that's good enough. So we have the actual count, we have the percent cumulative count, and you could, instead of including the count, you could have included the percent frequency and cumulative frequency. Um, so it just depends on what it is that you want to display. Okay, I hope you found this helpful.